Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Imasha Jayasinghe from Faculty of Medicine and Allied Sciences, Rajat University of Sri Lanka. I will be presenting today our research findings on prevalence of metabolic derangements among pregnant women in Anuradhapura district, Sri Lanka. So, metabolic syndrome, which defines obesity-linked metabolic derangements, is found to have a greater impact on pregnancy. Yet, there are no any published data on findings of the impact of metabolic syndrome on pregnancy among pregnant women in Sri Lanka. So, we explored the metabolic abnormalities of metabolic syndrome among a cohort of pregnant women in Anuradhapura district. Our study was a baseline cross-sectional analysis of a large ongoing cohort among pregnant women in Anuradhapura district, which is the Rajarata pregnancy cohort. We recruited pregnant women with a period of gestation less than 12 weeks and who got registered in field MOH clinics in Anuradhapura district during the third quarter of 2019. And we collected data on anthropometric measurements and blood biochemistry according to the standard protocols. And these collected data were analyzed using the International Diabetes Federation criteria of the metabolic syndrome. Among total of 3,404 pregnant women recruited, there were 2,895 women who are equal to or below less than a period of gestation less than 12 weeks. And their mean age was 28.05 years with a standard deviation of 5.49. And among these 2,895 women, 1,053, that is 38.3% of the sample were with a waist circumference equal to or more than 80 centimeters. And their mean BMI value was 27.4 with a standard deviation of 3.92. And in this sample, there were 61.7%, that is 1,694 women with a waist circumference less than to 80 centimeters. And their mean BMI value was 20.8 with a standard deviation of 3.39. And in this group of women with high waist circumference, they had a mean values of triglycerides 98.7 with a standard deviation of 42.8 and high density lipoprotein value of 47.2 with a standard deviation of 11.1 and fasting blood sugar value of 84.4 with a standard deviation of 15.8 and systolic blood pressure 106 with a standard deviation of 11.5 and diastolic blood pressure value of 67 with a standard deviation of 8.28. And in the high waist circumference group, in this women with high waist circumference group, there were 17.3%, that is 177 women who were in the pre-obese class and 71.8%, that is 736 women were in obesity class 1 and class 2 according to the Asia Pacific guidelines on body mass index. And women with waist circumference more than or equal to 80 centimeters had a significant higher body mass index, triglycerides, fasting blood sugar, systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure and a low high density lipoprotein compared to women with waist circumference less than 80 centimeters. Among the individual criterion of metabolic syndrome, the commonest one was low high density lipoprotein value with a percentage of 37.5% and followed up by high triglyceride value, that is 11% and high fasting blood sugar value, that is 7%. So in conclusion, this significant prevalence of anthropometric and metabolic derangements of metabolic syndrome in pregnancy in the rural settings call for a strengthened metabolic assessment of pregnant women under maternal care in Sri Lanka. Thank you.